Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the thrilling world of Freida McFadden's latest novel, The Crash. This gripping story follows Tegan, a woman 8 months pregnant, who finds herself in a desperate situation. As she tries to escape her crumbling life, she heads straight into a nightmare far worse than she could have imagined. Tegan's journey is one of survival, motherhood, and twisted expectations, set against the backdrop of a relentless snowstorm. Stay tuned as we unravel this snowbound thriller that will chill you to the bone and keep you on the edge of your seat. Tegan is 8 months pregnant and alone, fleeing from a life that's falling apart. Her relationship has crumbled, and she feels isolated and desperate. With nowhere else to turn, she decides to hit the road, planning to stay with her brother until she can figure out her next move. As she drives through the desolate roads of rural Maine, a sudden and fierce blizzard strikes. The snow falls heavily and visibility drops to almost nothing. Tegan struggles to keep control of her car, but the icy roads are unforgiving. Suddenly, her car skids off the road, and she finds herself stranded in the middle of nowhere with a dead car and a broken ankle. The pain is excruciating, and the cold is relentless. Tegan's journey has taken a dangerous and unexpected turn, leaving her vulnerable and scared. Just when things seem hopeless, a miracle happens. Tegan is rescued by a couple who offer her shelter in their warm cabin until the storm passes. At first, it seems like a safe haven, a place where she can recover and plan her next steps. The couple, seemingly kind and generous, provide her with food, warmth, and a place to rest. The cabin is cozy with a roaring fire and the smell of home-cooked meals. Tegan is grateful for their help and begins to relax, thinking she has found a temporary refuge. However, as the days go by, she starts to notice that something isn't right. The couple's behavior is strange, and their questions about her past and plans are intrusive. The cabin, once a refuge, begins to feel like a trap. Tegan's instincts tell her that she is not safe, and she starts to feel a growing sense of unease and fear. As days go by, Tegan's unease grows. She realizes that she is in grave danger. The couple's intentions are far from benevolent, and the cabin is not the sanctuary she thought it was. Tegan's instincts tell her that she must escape, but her broken ankle and the relentless snowstorm make it nearly impossible. The couple's behavior becomes increasingly erratic and controlling. They monitor her every move, and Tegan feels like a prisoner in the cabin. She starts to notice small, unsettling details. Locked doors, whispered conversations, and the couple's strange, almost predatory glances. The suspense builds as Tegan fights to protect herself and her unborn child. She knows that she must find a way to escape before it's too late, but the odds are stacked against her. The tension is palpable, and every moment is filled with fear and uncertainty. Determined to survive, Tegan devises a plan to escape. She knows that her life and the life of her unborn child depend on her ability to outsmart her captors. Every moment is filled with tension as she navigates the treacherous cabin and the couple's watchful eyes. Tegan's courage and resourcefulness are put to the ultimate test. She carefully observes the couple's routines, looking for any opportunity to make her move. She gathers supplies and maps out her escape route, all while pretending to be compliant and grateful. The couple's suspicions grow, and Tegan knows that time is running out. The snowstorm rages on, adding to the difficulty of her escape. Tegan's determination and love for her unborn child drive her forward, despite the overwhelming odds. The suspense reaches its peak as Tegan prepares to make her daring escape. In a heart-pounding climax, Tegan confronts her captors. The struggle is intense, but Tegan's will to survive is stronger. She manages to escape, overcoming the obstacles that stood in her way. The resolution brings a sense of relief and freedom, as Tegan finally finds safety for herself and her unborn child. The confrontation is fierce, with Tegan using every ounce of her strength and cunning to outmaneuver the couple. The cabin, once a place of refuge, becomes a battleground. Tegan's determination and resilience shine through as she fights for her life and the life of her unborn child. The snowstorm, which once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle, now becomes an ally, covering her tracks and aiding her escape. The resolution is both thrilling and satisfying, as Tegan finally finds the freedom and safety she so desperately sought. Freida McFadden's The Crash is a thrilling snowbound story of motherhood, survival, and resilience. The bond between mother and child is powerfully portrayed, keeping you on edge throughout. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe please.